Camelot 331 here, and today we're talking about the good old-fashioned GameStop, like every other video. It's what I do. It's the only thing I have left. Don't you understand? No, GameStop had just their worst day ever recently during their earnings report, and I tell you what, revenue dropped so sharply, more sharp than ever in the history, and it is leading to some devastating effects. People are leaving. People are being fired. GameStop's committing to downsizing the company drastically and shifting to digital. How they didn't do that already 10 years prior is beyond me. But we're going to go over it all right now as we wave goodbye like the Titanic leaving the damn docks. Because it's about to hit that iceberg. Before we get into it, make sure you like this video, share it with your boys, comment down below, do all the things that are important to the ALG. Please give me some love because you know I deserve it. So first things first, let's get a good feel of what's going down in the old GameStop front. This person says, promoted to guest, they finally quit. It says, after 2 district managers, 3 assistant managers, 4 managers, 10 months, a brief stint where I was the only person working in the store as an SGA. And by the way, they weren't paid for it. Plethora of wonderful colleagues and a car in my store. What? I have finally left. I absolutely love the people that came into my store and the fellow neurodivergents that would ramble about their niche hobby, but that's the only praise I'll give this work experience. The repeating ads, the inability to sit, the constant reminders of pushing a low-quality membership, it degrades a man after a while. So farewell, GameStop. You certainly were one of the most jobs ever. No, look, I will say one thing. Back in 2010 and 11 and 12, the GameStop TV just played music videos, like Van Halen sometimes. It was pretty cool, and it was pretty long. You got like 15 music videos, and then it would show like a small trailer for a video game, and then it would just go into another music video. It's pretty chill. But then it all became completely corporate involved. So you could not do anything with the TV, so it just played ad after ad after ad, and sometimes on like a 3-minute loop. So you'd hear the exact same damn BioShock Infinite ad like 57 times every 2 hours. Bro, it was brutal.
I caught her with another guy.
I've been at GameStop for 2 months, and here's how I feel about it. Hey, y'all, I was fully hired at GameStop 2 months ago, and it's been a very interesting experience, to say the least. I have a lot to say about it. Firstly, my biggest gripe is being forced to be alone in the store 99% of the time, which is how I got robbed every damn time. In my opinion, this isn't a one-person job. There should at least be 2 people in the store at a time. I don't understand why they changed this in recent years. It's been one of the worst choices they've done in a long time. Dude, shit, they were doing this in 2017. Okay, it's been a recent. I was always alone until Saturday, man. Look, dude, the thing people don't understand is working at GameStop's not about selling games. It never was. Maybe in 2010, 11, 12, it kind of circulated around that a little bit. But it's about micromanagement and busy work. You'll have a to-do list that's provided to you that you have to check off during the day, and you have to send stuff off that people order online, send stuff to other stores, take in shipment, send out stuff. Make sure this is before you do all the stuff out in the walls. Got to do category counts, marketing, all these things, and it takes hours upon hours upon hours. Also, you're supposed to run the register by yourself. So yeah, I get it, but GameStop doesn't. You'll see here when we talk about the earnings report, they just don't have the money for it. Upper management DMs make this job feel like you're fighting for your life every single day. Yep. I didn't expect the video game store to have such a cutthroat environment. Instead of a good job, you're more likely to get, you could have done more, 100%. This is so accurate. It doesn't feel like they care for you. They care for your, well, let's be fair, no company cares about you, but some companies pretend better than others. I've been getting very good hours since I started, but recently I've been starting to feel fatigued on how often I'm working. I'm happy to make more money, but even my girlfriend's been telling me to stop taking so many shifts and relax a little. I get some of the most interesting customers I've ever had here. Definitely a very unique batch of folks. Some really bad stinkers, but some genuinely awesome people. It's a pure ass dice roll. Yeah, it is. It sure is. I think overall right now I can see why many people hate working here. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how long I'm going to last here. Yeah, Will. This is the job I wanted since I was a kid. And that's the hook, line, and sinker on how GameStop continues to get people. They continue to get employees because people, it's their dream job and they think they're part of the video game industry. But you couldn't be further from it. It's a brick and mortar store. It has nothing to do with video games. Nothing at all. My district manager couldn't even pronounce 90% of the games that came out, except for Madden. Literally. And look at this. I saw this and I thought this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my damn life. It says, when I was at ASL, I once had a guy call and demand a new Steam code over the phone, saying that he bought a card from us and it didn't work. When I told him no, he said that he'd been in the store earlier that day and planted a bomb that was going to go off in 5 minutes if I didn't give him a code. Think about that. Think about that. Let me just pause the story. This dude, just in case the code didn't work, put a bomb in the store. Does he do that everywhere he goes in like retail? You go to Walmart, you get like a sprinkler system or a water hose. You got to leave a bomb. Like, does he do it everywhere? If they don't put mustard on his cheeseburger, is there a bomb in the window? Like, where? It seems it's very stupid. Of course, I knew there was no bomb, but I had to take shit like this seriously. So I hung up the phone, evacuated the customers from the store, and told my GA to go find the mall security. Then I called the police. Ended up getting the whole wing of the outdoor mall evacuated. Managers of other stores were mad at me for calling the police station. A customer called and complained about me making them leave the store during a bomb threat. The only person who told me I did the right thing was my SL. Although, I did get a chuckle out of the police stopping by our store scale and getting all suspicious about it. Small metal briefcase looking thing. Yeah, the store scale is pretty archaic. After they said it was all clear, I told my GA we were staying closed for another hour. I ordered takeout for the two of us and we sat on the floor and ate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is wild what some of these customers think is appropriate. A bomb threat? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's insane, absolutely insane. And to think that people do that, just knee-jerk reaction and don't expect it, like that's highly illegal to just call a store and say you put a bomb in it. But also, you know what else is bombing right now? GameStop's earnings. Well, let's look at this garbage right now. It's going to blow your asshole out. It says GameStop stock plunges after earnings fall short of expectations. Rest in peace, boys. In the 3-month period ending February 3rd, the Grapevine, Texas-based company posted an adjusted earnings of 22 cents per share. Revenue of $1.79 billion. Keep in mind, this is not operating profit. This is revenue. Operating profit's like quite literally nothing. Revenue of $1.79 billion in the period fell from $2.23 billion. That is $450 million they lost. An increasing mix of digital downloads is hurting physical retail. Yeah, no shit. And there is simply no reason to go to this store if a consumer can just order a game and download immediately. 100% agreed. And I used to be a physical guy, and I'm not anymore. I could care less. I just download shit. And look, I still have all my old PS1, 2, and 3, and 4, but I don't need them any. I don't crave it. I don't know. It's just gone. I don't know. GameStop also slashed jobs over last year amid increasing online competition and softening customer spending. At the start of February, the company had approximately 8,000 full-time salary and hourly associates and between 13,000 to 18,000 part-time associates globally. This compares around 11,000 full-time salary and hourly employees and between 14 to 27,000 in 2023. So they've gotten rid of about 35% of their workforce. They fired them. And keep in mind, they did not pay them any kind of severance, and they did not pay them any kind of unemployment. They found reasons to fire them. GameStop shares were down 18.2% pre-market trading. Rest in peace. Lost, compared to last year, $450 million, and compared to analyst predictions, $300 million. You can't do that every quarter, bro. You just can't, because that $1 billion in cash they like to flex for their shareholders every Tuesday. Well, you have $1 billion. That shit's gone in 3 quarters, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? All they can really do to stay afloat is fire everybody. That is all they have left, and that's what they're doing. They're downsizing. They've already gotten rid of 30% of their workforce in 1 year, and they're going to do it again by next year. That's for damn sure. What'd you think about this? What do you think about GameStop? Do you work there? Please comment down below some of your stories so I can use them in a video. I need content, and I've gotten pretty lazy. Thank you guys so much for everything you do for me. I really, really appreciate that. And by the way, I have begun racing in NASCAR, the ARCA Menard Series. This year, full-time. We got our first top 10 last weekend. So make sure you follow me on Twitter down below and follow me on all the social medias and keep up with that. And you can watch it live or go to a race and meet me. It's a lot of fun. Get the hell on it. Doggone it. Like the video and stuff. Bye. Yeah. Smells like a can of something.